What's for dinner, you ask? Well, it's going to be hamburger with gravy, mashed potatoes, and some garden peas. That's what we're going to be eating tonight. Just a simple, basic farmer food meal, but comfort food on a very cool day in Ontario. I think now that the hamburger is browning up nicely, we'll put the onion in. I have a French onion soup mix that I like to put in, a couple tablespoons of it. In Canada, we have the bulk barn, and I like going to the bulk barn to get the French onion soup mix. It makes a really nice gravy. But because I put that in, I don't add much salt now, because it has a fair bit of salt in it. And I just let that brown up. So I add my fresh onion, and then I have the dehydrated onion, and I guess it has a beef bouillon in it also. And it makes everything come nice color. I'll bring you down closer to see it. That should be a little better. Now you can see what's going on. Now after I get the onions cooked a little bit, then I'll add some water so that it'll make a nice brown gravy. So we'll kind of let those onions, the fresh ones that I put in, it was one medium onion chopped. We'll let them kind of soften up a bit, and then we'll put a bit of water in, and I'm going to get the potatoes ready and the peas. Well, let's add 1 cup of water. And I think I'll add just a little bit more so that we get a nice amount of gravy. Then if there's anything left over, you can either make like a hot beef sandwich the next day, or you can just reheat it and keep a few mashed potatoes and reheat it all as a meal. I think I'm going to add a little bit of basil and a bit of oregano in it again. I like both of those in with hamburger. That was basil. The oregano I'm going to rub in my hand. The leaves are a little bit bigger in there. Put a teaspoon of each, roughly. You can already see how dark and rich that gravy is. I just put the peas on. Put some heat to them and get them boiling, because the meat pretty well is almost done. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in this water. There's half a cup of water. We'll let that boil and thicken. I may have to add some extra water in there. It got thick in a hurry, didn't it? Nothing like comfort food now that fall is starting. I guess somebody might not be happy with me saying that, but we're almost to September. I'm going to add a bit more water. I'd like the gravy to be a little thinner. What kind of comfort foods do you like in the fall? I'm going to maybe start some crock pot meals also. Don't think I put any pepper in that yet, so let me get some pepper. I'm going to turn my heat down so it just kind of simmers now, because it's basically done. Once I get the potatoes done and the peas heat up and boil, I don't like them to go too much of a boil either. Then that way they stay nice and fresh tasting. They're just frozen peas. They'll come along nicely in a minute. Okay, I've got the mashed potatoes with some butter on the plate. Let's get some hamburger and gravy. And we'll get some peas. I've already put salt on them. Okay, that should do very nicely for one person. A good healthy meal and comfort food at its finest. Hamburger with an onion gravy, peas, and potatoes, mashed potatoes.